wait.
And Rick will be here in a moment. Good evening, guys, and hello. How are we doing? Haven't seen much from which fella in a while, Shablo, are you saying? And what did you think, by the way, of our little what is a game thing? Was it good, bad, or ugly? I'd like to hear. Clearly, we'll fix the thing that goes over my face. Apart from that, any other feedback would be welcome. Here with Mike and Jan, how are you guys doing?
I'm shiny. How are you, Mike?
I'm practicing stickman climbing.
Yes.
This is stickman climbing, isn't it?
This is stickman climbing.
Excellent.
I'm going to accept the invite on here.
Okay. Now, quick introduction, if you haven't done this. We just wanted to just hang out and play games, and Ben can deal with chats and things. Neither Ben nor Mikey have ever played this game before, and Rick will hopefully be on the way soon. But, yeah, Stickman is a very simple, competitive 2 to 4 player, quite cheap, physics-based combat game. There you go. There will be weapons.
Awesome. Thank you, Jan. That's cool. At the moment, all they see, unfortunately, is just my Stickman game loading, which is taking ages. But
that's because you're on a Mac and they're not meant for gaming.
It's a pretty low demand game. I'm going to ignore Mikey's stupid comments about my VR-capable Mac that whoop his laptop. And,
it's virtually capable Mac.
Yeah, VR means virtual.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misheard
so
that.
in the chat, people are saying, are we interested in what people say, what they think about what is a game? Of course we are. We'd love to hear it. So please tell us in the chat what you think is a game.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons we did this was to actually get you guys talking about it and talk to us about it. Ben, I don't see you in game yet.
I should be. I'm going to click a button to join in a moment. We may as well kill our videos. This is going to have to roll without videos. It's going to have to be sound only. I don't have a way of showing our videos over the top at the moment, although that for future game stuff like this, that would, of course, be better. So,
yeah, we'll figure out an OBS thing. But for now, yeah.
OBS, that's another one of those things that makes me spit. Don't think I'm going to be able to play this windowed. Okay, getting rid of the videos.
I'm still here, by the way.
Good. That is the general plan. Full screening it. Okay, so we're just waiting for Rick to dive in. Rick should join us in the chat. Shablo, hopefully he will be.
Yeah, he's on his way, but with the time zones and stuff, it's a little tricky.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah.
Now, I will not have the Steam chat open because reasons.
There is a no, there's not. Press any button to join. I'm trying. Ah, there you go.
No, you have to press the any button.
I can't find the any button, Jan. Where's the any button?
It's next to the tab.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
So at some point, can I honestly say, place your bits on who will win? Yes, you
can. I'm holding my toucan up to the camera like that's going to make a difference.
So am I waiting for you to invite me? Because I have 0 out of 0 online, Jan.
Invite to game.
Awesome. Shift tab to view. I know how Steam works.
It's either that or you host, and well, there you are. Cool. All right. Quick overview of the controls, Ben. WASD.
Heard of those before?
Okay.
Ismir is Jan, by the way. Obviously.
Ismir is Jan. Right click to block, and you will aim where the mouse is pointing. And we will get to the first level by defeating each other in the lobby. So, gentlemen, start pummeling. Mikey, come back.
This is ridiculous.
No, it was a fix. That's clearly wrong.
One colour to rule them all. Okay, I think Rick's missing this round, but he'll be here in 5 minutes. So what on earth? This is. Whoa! What? Sword? That's not fair. Where do I get a sword? Boom, boom. Why have I got a crown on my head? Is that because I'm the awesome?
Mikey's blue, you're red, mate.
Ah, okay. It'd be better if I knew which character I was playing. Clearly an expert. At least I have a sword.
Who's got the shotgun? No, I've been knocked.
Oh, easy. So who won that? How do we even know who won that?
I have the crown.
You have the crown. Does that mean you won the last one?
Yes, it does.
This is very ridiculous. Whoa, who's the goon with a gun? I think that's Mikey.
I'm yellow.
Yeah, you're yellow.
Mikey's blue. Oh no, the snake gun! Go away!
I'm out.
I'm
hey,
yellow,
Ruckover's
red.
online. You might want to invite him to the next game. Ruckover is Rick, guys, by the way.
Inviting now.
I'm on Zoom.
Hey, hello, Rick. Don't bother with your video on Zoom. We're not going to be able to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, my gun. Give me that.
Run! Run!
Oh, no, get off. No, bad Ben.
No, the snake. Bam. Nasty. I'm guessing the milliseconds is
Go
the
away, I'm hiding.
not how long you guys have lasted.
Yeah. What did you do? Ben, you're still alive, mate.
I was busy being distracted by my desk telling me it was time to sit down. I'm like, go away! It's not time to sit down. I'm mid-combat. Uh-oh. If I get crushed by blocks, then nothing happens.
The handsome yellow man fell
no!
off.
The good news is I've got a shotgun. The bad news is I'm down a hole with a shotgun.
Okay, I'm going to invite Rick again. He should be able to join us next minute. Okay. No, that's mine. We might have to go back. Oh, wait, no. Someone is loading.
Someone is loading. I think it's going to be
Come
Rick.
on, Rick.
You do realise that being British, in a minute, I'm going to have a cup of tea, so I'm going to end up dying even more than I already am because of the tea.
How long have you guys been going for?
Oh, just a couple of minutes, Rick.
Okay. Oh, you already need a cup of tea. Wow, you must be getting beaten pretty badly.
Yes. It's me with a spear.
Yay, Rick.
Oh.
And this is for giving me that F in French when we were kids.
Now, F, there's no F. Well, there is an F in French. It's at the beginning.
he just stood there and bang, bang, bang.
We could invite the community in if there's not enough players, but one of us could dive out. If any of the community want to come in, put your Steam ID into the chat, and you're welcome to join in.
There's only 4 spots, but yeah, then you'll have to take questions.
Well, I can drop out and commentate.
Well, we were. Oh crap! I just blew myself off the map. We were hoping that Sam was going to make it, but unfortunately, he can't. Ben, this is my block. Go away.
No. Your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, Jan.
Yep, I could teach you, but you know, I have to charge.
Falling. Mine.
Okay, eat it.
Get out of here, strep throat.
Oh no. Ow. Who gave him a gun? Yes, give me that. That's mine.
Oh, what happened there? We've gone blank screen. Uh-oh.
Blank screen?
Yep. This is what you get if you host it on a Mac. No, I have nothing. No, I'm going to have to go back to the main menu. Guys, when you make your games, bug test them better than this. So
Yes, I won and I wasn't even in the game. Yes.
I'll invite you back in,
I think
mate.
you need to re-invite me, Mikey. Here you go. Jan, even you're on it like a ninja, stinging like a bee. Where are we?
Ow! Go away! I feel sorry for Rick. He's got awful ping. How you doing, Rick?
Reference exception.
Yeah. I am. I don't think I've punched anyone yet.
We're not an affiliate, Ghost Stalker. We're a partner. That's why we got multiple. That's why we've got multiple emotes.
Run!
What does this do?
Run!
It's a glue gun.
What's happened to me? I couldn't have died that quickly. I could have done. I am reading the chat after all. Rick isn't in the chat. Rick, join the chat. They're upset with you for not talking to them in the chat.
While playing.
Oh no! What is this about? It's like the London Underground.
Not in the chat.
Oh, you're just quiet. Rick, can you check your sound volume on Zoom? What they're saying is they can't really hear you properly. It's not that you're not typing in the chat, which you're not either, but they can't really hear you because of sound volume issues.
Why has Ben got a gun?
Because I rule.
Hello, Mark. Can you hear me when I speak?
Absolute
No!
fool.
Yeah, I hear you now, Rick.
Yeah, so Rick, I think to keep everybody happy, you need to say hello in text in the chat and talk louder. Somebody's got a question for you, Rick. I don't know if we're doing questions tonight, are we? On our night off. Whoa!
Well, while trying to... Gee whiz, you guys are... taskmasters. Play the game, win the game. Oh, answer my question. What is the speed... What is it? The velocity of the sparrow?
This is a bit like that,
Yeah.
Dumb Ways to Die game.
Yes.
Okay. Good question. I don't have a bookshelf at the moment. Good question, right? I have a Kindle.
Hi, Mikey.
I've got electronics for everything.
Your sound is quite quiet, Rick. Look at that. Woohoo! Daddy rules. Normally partners have custom sub badges.
Great ruling, Ben.
Ghost Stalker, no problem. Ghost Stalker, we don't deserve to be a partner yet. We haven't done enough streaming, but we... Twitch are very keen to get educational content like us playing this on here, and therefore they've helped us out, and now we're repaying the favour by streaming a lot. But this evening is our night off, and this is where we do stupid shit, which is what we're doing now.
Okay, how's this for volume?
Much more like it.
Yeah, probably more like it, mate.
Okay.
Do it.
Now I'm gonna win the game. You just wait and see. Now I've got volume.
Yeah, you secretly in Croydon, Rick. You wouldn't want to be in Croydon necessarily. It's all right. I worked in Croydon for a while.
Did you?
Yeah, Mott MacDonald Engineering.
Oh,
You worked at McDonald's?
No, Mott MacDonald's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mock McDonald.
They're responsible for Chet Lapcop Airport, I have you know.
What are you doing over there?
McDonald's has...
Yeah, okay. No, you're right. It's not stupid. I apologise. I shouldn't have demeaned it like that.
Snakes!
Does somebody from the mod community want to come in?
Oh, what? Okay, so when you're on the edge of the world and you shoot the snake gun, it
You
tells
fall
you,
off.
well, you'll never land.
Oh, what's this do? It's a snake shotgun!
The snakes are relentless.
Can you control that snake once it comes out?
No!
Ah, nice.
Let's stand over here where it's safe.
High ground. This game's all
Oh,
about high
bye-bye.
ground.
I'm out of here.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, you aim where you
Come
point the
on,
mouse,
don't
mate.
let me down. Whoop.
Yeah, there wasn't the aiming I was having a problem with. It was gravity.
That was for Rick.
You have more than one mate?
Well, I don't speak to my dead mates.
Hey, there's a game I want to show them, which is this vomit thing. It's called... What's the new vomit game called, guys? It's a little kid vomiting all the time. It's ridiculous, but it's got an amazing... They said critically acclaimed control system, and it is pretty amazing.
Isn't that game called Seeing Ben in the Nutty?
No,
Yeah.
Oh,
that's not the game.
Can't believe you did that.
No, it's not Fortnite either.
Okay, I've realised I need to punch and jump 300 milliseconds before I think I should.
Stop it!
Yeah, 2 in a row.
Rick's learned how to play! Why is Rick learned how to
Unlocked
play?
all over the place. Just unlock like 7 achievements. Okay, here we go, boys. Now I've got the knack of it. Snake gun for... No, that's the Arnie. No.
Sorted.
Oh, yeah, 3 in a row. Okay, here
Guys,
we go.
what's the new game on the iPad and Android that is just a kid vomiting?
Roller Coaster Tycoon?
No.
How did you even? Okay, Team Yellow.
I'm just gonna watch these two fight for a bit.
How are you now?
Just sit down, relax. Ah!
Egg. That's it. Egg. That's the game. We should play that. That's a well, it's a one-player thing. I should talk through it and tell you about the control system.
that?
I have no idea.
This is my side. Go away. Get off my side of the rocks.
Oh.
I found some spikes. Oh, the spikes are moving.
Ah.
Mikey, are you secretly competent?
Yes.
Incontinent?
You searched up a game wiki. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The control system's amazing. 2 buttons, and it's a full-on platformer.
Who's yellow? Yeah.
I'll forgive it for being a Norwegian game. That's fine.
It was all yellow. Oh, no. Oh.
Go away, Ben.
Thanks, Greg.
Skills.
Does using the shield actually do anything useful?
Yes, if they're punching you. Doesn't do much with bullets, for obvious reasons.
Man, this... Oh, I'm playing the wrong colour character.
Ah!
Yes. So there's milliseconds, as if you're supposed to be able to, like, use that to time when you do things.
Well, Rick is, like, almost 3 seconds behind us, so the fact that he's winning it's all.
3 seconds? He's not 3,000 milliseconds.
Oh, 300, not 3. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, 35 now. Oh, never mind.
Rick,
It does feel like that, though, Yan.
35 milliseconds, that's nothing. That's got to be on the light limit, that has.
So
How far away is Australia by
Oh.
light?
Ben, I'm connected to you at 30, and the other guy's at 300.
Run! Ah!
What's that?
Ugh.
Get out of my hole. Mine.
Ah,
Mikey,
I see.
throw me out of my
I
own
see my
foxhole.
ping with you, Ben, at really low. My ping with the other guys is really high. So that means you and I
Bye.
can have a fair fight.
you're still quiet, Rick. With all the cabling to Australia, it's got to be 30,000 kilometers. 300,000 kilometers a second. It's going to take 1/10 of a second. Should take 100 milliseconds, Rick, to get to you.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
Well,
Whoa!
Over this side.
How did I get dead then? Oh, because I
Got shot.
I should be progressing in Bald Cow game.
who's actually leading that's a good question. I think the green player is probably well in the lead at the moment.
I think it's probably yellow. Yellow's the handsome color. Get off! I'm being handsome.
Oh,
And modest. Go away! No!
I picked up the gun, ran 3 steps, and then it was miraculously in someone else's hand.
You can shoot the chains, by the way.
Oh, internet. Can you guys hear me okay volume? Is it
Yeah.
still quiet?
Oh, they think there's a talk coming. Somebody, Ghost Talker saying he has to get something done before the talk starts.
No, this is it.
This is it tonight. It may not be. We may actually talk to you, but I think it's unlikely.
This
No,
is probably-
we should.
Yeah.
I could get bored of this in about another 5 minutes, by the way, for me. So I'm quite happy to have to switch into chat and commentate mode in a second.
That's cool.
This is about as much gaming as I do in a year.
Mikey, get away from my gun!
Unless it's a good game, of course. And then I might play more.
I don't know. This is pretty glorious. How did Ben win that?
It does kind of need
I
a
shot out the
scoreboard.
rest of the level.
I think it has one. Hang on a second. Options. I thought they put one in, but it might...
Oh, no.
Thanks, guys. I was in the menu. That's how you win.
Yeah, we just punched ourselves out of the level.
Yeah, well, there's the play testing, and there's all the Naughty Dog games, and we actually play quite a lot of games. We love playing, can't remember what it was called.
Woo!
A Way Out, the co-op game with my daughter. Amazing.
Hi, Rick.
Hi.
Bye,
Oh,
Rick.
That was good. I ran past the gun. Okay, I'll stop complaining about my leg. Boy, ay, boy.
Love the destructible levels, so cool.
No, go away.
Okay, here we go. High ground. No, that's my high ground. Oh, my gun. Yep. Okay, now can I shoot it without being thrown off the ledge?
Ah! No, stop it! That's my floor!
That's my floor.
I'm gonna shoot up the level.
This game is made in Unity.
They probably meant Godot, but they got it wrong. Go away.
Oh, is this a Godot game, is it?
Yeah, probably. No, it's not. It's Unity.
Ah, I see.
I quite like the simple, very simple animated physics and destructible level, and you got yourself a nice little game. Rick, what are you doing up here?
Avoiding the ping. Oh, yes. Oh. Hey, Mike, did you fall off the edge just then?
I've been checking the text.
Yeah.
Nice one, Rick.
Like how we can watch the action replay in Twitch.
Oh yeah, that's cool. You can just watch the immediate.
Run, run!
Okay. Teabag, teabag. Oh, what's going on with green and blue? Dun, dun, dun,
What are you guys doing? You know you guys have a gun, right? No!
I'll just let you guys kill yourselves.
Rick.
It's hard to know which gun's going to send you flying off into the multiverse.
You know what we should play at some point is keep talking and no one explodes.
Yes, that's awesome. Could that work on the stream?
Yeah, you just have to make sure that we can't see each other's stuff.
Yeah, that could be cool. I love that game.
With Ben's flawless, calm leadership, look at a snake grenade.
Who would like keep talking and nobody explodes? Slam up the chat.
Me.
Yeah. Apart from you, we don't care what you want. Although you're the one who keeps coming up with these good ideas. So. Whoa! I just recalled myself off the level. Keep talking and nobody explodes is awesome. I think that's a great idea. We'll have to work out the logistics. We'll have to test it.
Well, we're not watching each other's screens right now, so that's easy enough. Hello.
Yeah, but it's got to be entertaining for the guys. What's more fun to? It's not fun to see the
Whoever
books.
is streaming will have the actual level, right?
Yeah. Boom. I think we stop at 2:15. What do you reckon in a couple of minutes?
If you like.
And go into answer questions about why this game's fun session or something. Whoa!
Because it's my crown. Mikey, what are you
I'm
doing?
not vibing with this combination of mouse and keyboard controls. This is. Yeah.
Or maybe we'll keep playing, Ben, and you answer questions.
Yeah, I'm happy to keep playing.
I'm stuck.
It'd be great if I could window it somehow, so we can get your. I'm going to see if I can window it. It's probably going to go wrong. Let's see what happens. No, I can't change the size of the window. They haven't allowed window resizing on the app. They haven't spent a lot of time optimizing the Mac version, I don't think.
No.
Yeah, you're still really quiet, Rick.
He's fine for me.
Right, that's not me. It's the chap. It's the community say he's quiet. So the.
Shablo, are you saying I'm quiet because you can't hear me when I speak, or because I'm not saying much?
Ah, that's the clarification.
Oh.
King of sticks.
Uh-oh.
Look at this.
Max smell apparently.
What does this do? Oh, I have a sniper rifle.
Because Jan and I are much louder, Rick. That's why.
Yeah, it's.
But
when I
different
speak
people
with
are hearing
you guys,
different things. That's interesting. That should be impossible.
I'm sensing. Oh crap! I'm sensing that Ben is kind of done here. Oh, yeah.
No. I was just I was just looking at the chat. Somebody's got to look at the chat.
Nicely done, Mikey.
Avoid the.
Oh,
Hi, Rick.
that's not me. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Shablo, good point. That pretty much summed up most of our meetings.
I'll move my mic away a little
He's
bit.
not talking about my microphone. He's talking about the fact that when we both speak, your audio gets priority.
Is that a Zoom thing?
Yeah, Zoom has started ducking recently.
Quack.
Stay away from that snake gun.
Yeah, it does have nice particle effects. Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
I think the best thing about the game is like the snakes is a good example. Is that it uses humor. It's quite funny.
yeah. Nope, this is my corner. Go away.
Oh, I ran straight.
My
through
corner.
that.
Go away. No, everyone get away from my corner.
What the hell have I got here?
Oh, you have a teleporting dagger.
Mikey B is the winner.
Am I?
Winner. Sorry.
We all see different victory messages, by the way.
Oh, really? If I wasn't looking at the chat, I may have noticed that rocket launcher that just went flying past me. Just saying. Whatever. Yeah, we really need a leaderboard. Without a leaderboard, it's like, what is going on?
I seem to remember them saying they put one in recently. I just can't see it.
Absolutely, every environment. There's a massive range of environments, so they must repeat, right? These aren't.
Yeah,
there's a level editor, so you can make your own levels, which makes it really fast to pump out levels.
Nice. It's what a game like this needs, just rapid, different levels.
Yeah, and so then you get all the community involvement. It becomes more than just...
I lightsaber. My lightsaber.
Is it?
I might have been a bit enthusiastic.
Oh, I'm going to stay here in my nice, safe house.
Inside your laser cage.
Yeah. Despite all my rage, I'm safe in my laser cage. Go away! No! What is... Mikey, why can't we just get along?
I'll wait for it to run out of ammo and...
Oh, those barrels explode. Barrels in games always explode.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
At some point.
Oh, what? I thought I was playing dead.
Yeah, I thought you would too.
The clue was barrels explode. Oh.
Oh, so do buildings.
Hi, Mikey!
Whee. Oh no, I'm stuck! I'm stuck!
What is that?
Who's it gonna get?
What did you get?
Airstrike.
I got the only thing a guy with a 300 ping can use.
Ow! Barrel on my head.
Oh,
These levels are really cool.
I'm loving these particle effects.
I think this game is amazing.
I like how they're themed.
What it's trying to do.
10 levels or so.
Oh, bye.
We're in the Wild West ones at the moment.
Yeah. You can randomize that.
Oi.
Is Mikey dead?
Very much so.
Go away, Ben.
I decided to jump off the map very early.
Nice.
Oh. Mine.
No! Green barrels! Get away from the green! Nothing green is good!
My guy's just chilling.
Oh, steak.
Lots of snakes!
Oh, gee, they're heat-seeking, aren't they?
Somehow Rick won that one.
New tactic, it's called staying away from everyone.
Everyone's
Is that why you
coming
moved to
to
Australia?
Considering how often I play as the wrong player, I'm
Everyone.
Oh yeah, I can aim. Why aren't you dead yet?
Oh, oh. Yeah, I gotta keep on them with shotguns.
Oh.
That was nice.
So you guys using a mouse to
Yep.
control? Ah, that explains the accuracy of your shooting.
Accuracy, that's what I've got. What is happening with me and Ben over here? No!
Come back here.
Hey. Have I got you yet?
Another good game that we could play together would be Human Fall Flat.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we get different messages on our screen.
Show wins!
Oh, boy.
Ben, there's an option on your menu. If you press escape, go to options, it says show wins.
That turned out to be main menu I just hit then, which didn't do what we wanted at all. I think we're done. Should we go to should we turn videos on, speak to people?
I'm happy to play, but you can take questions.
I can. What do we want? Community, tell us. Do we keep playing or do we do we go to talking and videos and stuff? Let us know in the chat. Which one is it? Personally, that's as much of a game that has that much progression as I can take in one, well, month. But what do you guys want to do? If you want us to keep playing, I'll dive out, I'll host it, and I'll take the chat.
I can invite you to watch as well.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll try that. I'll stop my video.
I love Rocket League. I'm really rubbish at it, but it's great fun.
Rocket League is a lot of fun. I mean, I'm terrible at it.
We should totally play that.
I'm waiting for you to start, Jan.
I am started.
You are waiting for Isamir's broadcast to start, apparently.
Okay, let me try sending you another invite.
Something's happening.
Oh, there you go.
It's loading.
Ah!
Rocket League. I never played Rocket League. That'd be fun.
Rocket
Here
League.
we go. Let me see if I can get this full screened.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should totally play Cube Dude Kickabout.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. So I'm going to go focus on the chat
to make
for
it
a minute.
multiplayer online.
No one can see me.
Whoops!
Ah! No, the snake. The snake.
A flying snake. Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, I have the scoreboard switched on. I have 30 wins. Excuse me, Rick. You're carrying my crown. Oh, you weasel! Is Ben still here?
I'm still here. I'm just talking away in the chat in text.
Nice.
That shotgun is lethal. Just
well,
yeah.
Yes.
Having a little sleep. Bum, 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 bum. I'm a stick
La, la,
man.
la. La, la, la. This is a great level so far, guys.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, turning around. See if I can fit into the hole. Watch as I turn around in the hole. Oh, somebody's coming into my hole.
What game are you playing?
I'm playing the whole game. I'm playing the. Oh, I'm playing the pin game. Playing the half-a-second delay game. Actually, a good challenge. You guys should try that. Turn the half-a-second delay option.
Well,
on.
they're 30 seconds behind our chat, so.
Oh,
Who designed this level?
Satan.
Ooh.
Oops. Oh. Oh. Oh, here we go.
Aha! I have updated the stream name. This means you guys can now buy Stick Fight the game from within the chat, apparently, if I see this right. Or from within the homepage of Steam or something. I don't know. I need to log in as my wife and see how this works. Thank you, by the way, for pointing out that we had the wrong name for the stream. I may do a course on Swift. It's not going to happen for a couple of months at least, Perceptual Lucidity Games, though. Because got too much to do with the RPG at the moment.
Oh, then it goes down again. Oh, that's cool. Whoa!
I'm actually dead, but it's just let me.
What the heck? Oh, what?
You glue gunned yourself.
Oh, gee. Oh, the glue gun seems to be.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
I
You
got
had a bit of
stuck.
glue stick in your leg and everything, Mikey.
Sticky.
Okay, here we go. Oh. My half-a-second timing was wrong. Yeah. So, I think the next game we should play should be one that isn't a... Oh. Okay, grey means that it's not there, guys.
Oh.
The next game we should play should be one that's not a Twitch-based game. Maybe something where milliseconds doesn't matter. Factorio, that'd be awesome to watch. Mikey and I are playing Factorio for 2 hours.
Ooh! Oh, one of us gets to be the
Something I can
boss.
collect? I want that. I want to.
I don't think you do. Oh, crap!
Oh my lord.
Yeah, unfortunately, he killed me, so I can't help you.
That's a bit OP.
That's awesome.
Did I come back to life then? Oh, I was dumb. I mean, I was dumb, not the game.
Ooh, hello. What's this do?
I don't know, but please refrain from using it. Please. Don't kill me.
All right, 2 more, and then we can join people in video. How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
Bye-bye.
Ooh.
Hi, Rick.
Hi.
All right, last level. Get off. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
It's not even my final form. Can you stop shooting me, please? Ow! No! Stop it! I'm an endangered species.
Oh, that looks... Oh, that flashy... It was about to get me.
All right, I say we drop out into video. And where's my video? Video! I'll put this light on too.
Okay, let's all get in video. Let's do it. Awesome. That was fun for a while. That was good. Let's get the zoom up.
Yeah, Stick Fight the game is fantastic for short bursts of silliness. It's not something I can see myself playing for like hours at a time. I don't hear anyone except me.
Aha, we're here.
Hey.
Hey, Rick, must be late or dark or something there. It's looking dark in your room. You all right over there?
It's exceptionally early in the morning.
How is it? What sort of time are we talking?
Now, oh, it's not too bad now. 7 a.m. 6 when I got up.
That's fine. That's on the radar. Cool. So, how was that for you guys? That was a bit of fun.
Let me just check. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Great. I really like Stick Fight the game. It's great for short bursts. It's very silly. It's very creative. And the experience is very solid, right? All it wants to do is get people just to have random chaos. And what does that do? And I think it's great.
I'm going
Mikey,
to pop out the chat and get it on the screen. I know that we don't really need it on the screen, but if this video ever ends up on YouTube, it can be quite handy for people to have that. So I'll do that now. Thank you to the new Twitch Prime subscribers this evening. That's awesome. So that was just a bit of fun, right? That's the idea. What game do you want us to see next? Should we do a poll? Let's give it a few options and do one of these poll things. And we can decide what we do next. And also when we do it. This time of week good for you guys?
Well, I think we can assume anyone who answers yes to this is going to be because they are here.
It's
anyone
that bias
who can't be here won't answer it.
That's that bias we talked about yesterday, isn't it, Rick?
Is indeed.
We talked
Do you
about.
want to keep doing the thing that you're doing? Yes, I do.
Are you here? Yes. Do you like being here? It's fine.
Would you rather be over there?
That's how it goes down. People have been asking whether we're going to be teaching game developed from scratch without an engine. No, not at the moment. Why would you, unless you had a particularly weird or niche idea that doesn't do what practically all games have in common, which engines solve for you. So,
and one of the things we've realized, especially with Godot, is that you can rewrite that engine to be whatever you need. And it's easier to start from there than it is to start from first principles.
Definitely. Got a bit hoarse.
Unless you've got particularly specialist ideas. So what would be a good game to play next? I'm up for Factorio or Keep Talking or Nobody... I think they keep
talking.
Viscera Cleanup Duty.
Don't tell Ben to keep talking. No.
Viscera Cleanup Duty. You guys ever played this?
Oh, I've seen that be played. That's funny.
Oh, it is very funny.
This or a cleanup duty?
Viscera Cleanup Duty. Okay, Ben, you remember all those 90s shoot 'em ups where we were the space marines going into these space stations and killing aliens and making a mess? Hey, now you're the janitors who come in later. And you start hating these people. Like, why are they bullet? Who puts a head in an air fan? What kind of... It's an amazing game. It's physics-based. And it's things like it's really easy to knock over a bucket and someone has to re-clean the floor. Okay.
All right, I'll make a poll.
We have someone here. What's the name? Perceptual Lucidity Games. Nice name. How about a good MOBA? My reflexes are not what they used to be, so I tend to shy away from FPSs and MOBAs, but I'd be down.
Something that's not ping dependent would be nice.
Yeah. Rick and I tried a game of PUBG and Fortnite and completely sucked.
I thought you guys just went to the pub.
PUBG is one of those amazing games where you're having such a good time for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm hiding, I'm sneaking, I'm hiding, I'm sneaking. And then someone randomly shoots you in the back of the head and you don't know where they came from. You're like, ah.
Thank you, Bindi1224, for the link to Viscera Cleanup Duty. It is a very fun game.
Viscera Cleanup Detail, I think it is.
Detail. That's the bunny. Oh, bunnies.
Thank you. That helps me click on it and check and see whether it's on Mac, because if it's not, I can't host it.
So we just launched today a video on what's a game for you. We asked all of us, plus Sam, our definitions of games, and it really boiled down to, I guess, two major camps, right? There were people for whom it was all about, it's just an experience. It doesn't matter what's around it. And there are others like, no, it can be an experience, but it has to have rules and objectives. So with that in mind, I'd like to structure this a little. Rick, what do you think a designer could take away from a game like Stick Fight the Game?
Good question, Yan. Thanks for asking.
I thought so. It was on mine.
What can a designer take away? I think simplicity, having one or two core features that are really cool and not trying to overdo it, not trying to put a lot of stuff in there. So it's not super fancy. There's not different game modes. There's not the option to, to change up the rules necessarily. I mean, you can do the level editor, which is really interesting, but it's simple and clean. So we had our half an hour of fun, then we got a little bit fatigued with it. But I think that's the point when you're making a game, that there is half an hour of really good fun. Then you have options to do more with it onwards and upwards beyond that. So simplicity, one core thing that works really well, not trying to add a gazillion features.
Yeah, and to be honest, I mean, it's off sale right now, so £3.99, which is, I think it sells for $3 or $4. For a half hour at a time game, that's not a bad call. Ben, what about you? What do you think a designer could take away from Stick Fight the Game?
Make a level editor.
Yeah.
So get the core of it together, make a level editor, use your own level editor to build your levels, and then throw it over to the community to build content, because that really relied for its variety on content in levels, and I don't remember seeing two repeat. So you could really accelerate things by doing that.
No, I think that's a good call. How about you, Mikey? What do you think is a good design lesson for this game?
Well, coming from the art standpoint, I thought it was brilliant how it didn't matter really what the game looked like. I mean, it had some beautiful particle effects, but everything else was so simple and clean cut. And I think that is down to the core of what that game is. It's simplicity. Yeah,
and I think really that's where I go with this as well. For me, the lesson is either on the art style or the design. Simple doesn't mean phoned in, right? Simple done right is elegant. And for me, that's what this art style is. The stick figures have beautiful physics. They're very well done. The animation's very fluid. The weapons are incredibly inventive. I mean, there was a singularity glue gun. There was a snake grenade. And then whatever that bouncing purple cheaty gun that Rick had.
Which is the BPCG.
It's not a new. This is cool. It's not a new feature. It's just tweaking the parameters on the feature. So it's a gun, but instead of the gun not having a ricochet, you turn on ricochet. So you turn on the physics on the bullet. So I think that's a really good way of getting so much playability out of your game without having to make new features. You just add new variants of a thing.
I quite like how this game is quite willing to let you fail by not explaining how weapons work. There's no shooting range, right? The first time you pick up a gun and fire yourself off the edge with it, or blow up the ground you're standing on. And then the next time you see it, it's like, was that the one I can't remember which gun this was. I like that about this game. So let me turn that around. What's a good lesson of a thing not to do, if you can think of one, from this game? Let's go in the other direction. Mikey, what do you reckon? I'm trying to figure out what my cat's doing to make that noise.
Oh, I'd have really loved a scoreboard up there. I think that would have really got me going, certainly.
And it was on my screen, but it's not universal and it's not obvious. But yes, the scoreboard at the beginning, because everyone was like, well, who's winning? And then once that came up on my screen, I could see I was winning. And it was
then we could stick it to first one to 20.
Yeah.
For instance. And then it gets really competitive as well.
Actually, limitations is a nice thing. I'm always a big fan of putting limitations on a game, whether it's a time limit or score limit. What about you, Ben? What's the thing that you think is a good cautionary tale from this game?
The mechanics don't unfold. So you just, once you've got the basic mechanics, that's it. There's a few guns, but there's nothing else to do. So I would like to see. I always like to see. My main thing for playing a game is discovering what the game can do, learning how to beat the game. Not really interested in learning how to beat other players, because I'm just interested in learning how to beat the game. So there's no mechanic unfolding. There's just there's like one mechanic. Well, there's a move, there's a jump, there's a shoot.
I mean, there were a couple of minor tweaks, I think, like ground that is there and then it isn't, or a time where one of us might be the boss. But I'm with you; those come in very rare.
There's variety, but not progression in that. There's not. So that's the problem with the community just making levels. If they're not graded for their like mechanics that they contain, then the whole game is just kind of flat. It's just like it's all the same stuff you can do in all the levels. There's nothing to say you couldn't have the community make I don't know, basic levels, intermediate, and advanced that have different sets of features in them. But if you don't, then it's a kind of flat feature set.
How about you, Rick?
Poll up, by the way. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes and Factorio are the top votes on there so far. So that's cool. I'm interested in both of those. We'll just pick one in a minute. Once there's a clear winner. Oh, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yes, Rick. What's your cautionary tale?
Yeah, well, my cautionary
example.
Yeah, my cautionary example here in this specific instance is don't listen to Ben. So what I mean by that is not that we shouldn't love Ben and listen to what he says, but if you ever watch, Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. So Gordon Ramsay, love him or hate him, I think when he's being a yelling tyrant, he's a bit awful. But when he's actually going into someone's business and saying, what do you need to do with your business? Nearly every single time he comes in, he looks at the menu and he says, what on earth are you doing? You've got hamburgers, you've got gourmet French food, you've got this, you've got that, you've got the other. Get it all off, have 7 menu items and like be one specific thing. Because if people want pizza, they want to have the best pizza possible. So this game is a couch co-op game. They've also enabled online play, which I think is good. But they're trying to do one thing. They're trying to have 4 buddies sitting down, having a good laugh. And if you do try to add progression to it, then you're making it something different, which is possible. And you could do that as a game. You could expand it. But this is a game that looks like it's been made by indie developers, 1 or 2 or 3 people working on it. And when you add more depth to it, it adds more time, more scope. And it's no longer, I went to the pizza shop to get a pizza. So I'd say we can't expect this to be a $20 game. It's a $5 game. That's all it's ever going to be. But it's doing a couch co-op really well. If you need couch co-op, this is your go-to game. And they're going to be successful at doing that. I don't think progression, I don't think would work because the rest of the game hasn't been made to accommodate progression. So it's a good idea with progression, but I would leave this, it's a pizza in a pizza shop.
But I'm kind of interested in when Ben was saying, I'm not interested in beating other players, I'm interested in progression. Because to me the big takeaway lesson for me there is you can't make the perfect game for everybody. You can make a perfect game. You can't make the perfect game. And all 4 of us like slightly different things in games. So the perfect game is a great way to kill your game.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. And Ben's a good indicator. This is good that we're using you as an example test case here, Ben, because you got fatigued earliest with the game. After about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you're like, I don't want to play this anymore. Yeah, which is great. And each of us probably would have lasted a certain amount. Maybe Yan, you would have got to 45 minutes. I would have got to 30 minutes. So you build your game for the person who makes it to 45 minutes and says, I wish I had more of this. And the person after 15 minutes, it's a really hard skill to who do I listen to? But if you can understand, well, Ben, what sort of games do you normally like? Well, I normally don't play these games. Cool. Well, I'll take what you're saying into consideration. Yan, do you play these games? Yes, I love them. So I think understanding who your audience is.
And I think you should always make a game that you personally will love. I'm not a big fan of make the game for yourself. I don't think that works, but you should love the style of game you're making. So if you love fast-paced PvP action, the last thing you want to be doing is making Tales in the Desert 19, the non-PvP, everyone's on the same side, social simulator based in Egypt where we build monuments. Like, that's just not what you should be doing. Nice question here from Keith.
Victoria.
Keith, do you think there was any strategy in the game? Ben, do you think there was any strategy in this game?
Yeah, possibly, mate. But I mean, who knows? I don't. I know. I didn't consistently win, so I don't know if I found a strategy. Maybe playing dead's a strategy. Maybe letting other people beat each other up's a strategy. Obviously, getting the gun first is a strategy. Yeah.
Would you say that lack of obvious strategy in your eyes, is that a strength or a weakness in the game?
It's a frustration, along with a control system. But
so you're looking for a way to understand how the game works, and it's not presenting you that path. So I can totally see why that's frustrating. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. What about you, Mikey? Did you think there was a strategy in the game, and is that a strength or a weakness?
Probably get high up as quickly as possible so you can get the gun as quickly as possible, because they all fall from the ceiling a lot of the time. Not all the time, though. So certainly get the gun first did make a difference, unless you picked up the shotgun, in which case you just ended up shooting yourself off the level. But yeah, I think that there's merit in letting other people beat each other up. There were several times where I know Rick certainly got the crown simply because us three were just fighting each other and we fell off the map. And that's happened to all of us, I think, where we just...
So Devil's Avocado, does that mean that not playing the game is the best strategy?
On some levels, yeah.
Okay.
Especially if you're at the top and everybody's fighting at the bottom and the lava's coming up, for instance, well, at that point, yeah, I'll just stay at the top.
Okay.
But it depends what you're playing for again. If there was a scoreboard there and I was trying to win, then yes.
If we put money on this game, it'd be a very different experience. Rick, do you think there's strategy in this game, and is that a strength or a weakness?
Yeah, absolutely. There's strategy. Anytime that you have player choice, there's player strategy. So my mantra as a designer is 2 to 5 choices at any point in time. So if you're sitting on the platform, you've got someone to the right, someone to the left. Who do I go and attack? There's a choice, therefore there's a strategy. Well, if I go attack him first, then him. And it's a little bit simplistic, and it's a lot more, I think, skill-based in terms of how you can jump and whatever. But as you get better at this game, then I think the strategy would really unfold. Should I use this gun to shoot the thing that he's standing on, have him fall, and then shoot him again? So, yeah, absolutely strategy, because there's choice. The two go hand in hand.
There's a lot of choice. I think... Go on.
Brett Skibbles has got a couple of questions here, that both talking about basically the same thing, the difference between inbuilt strategy or strategy the designers of the game intended to be there, and things that players find for themselves. That'd be cool to talk to. By the way, Rick and Mikey, get us these Twitch faces so that we can...
Ben, yours is yellow.
We can put you... Yeah, mine's always yellow. It's an ongoing joke.
It is!
This evening, Mikey is more orange than I am, so...
Yeah, he hasn't reset his color back. So what you guys didn't see is that when Ben came in, we had our color and saturation up, and he was like, "I get it." It's
Mike,
very
you're
funny.
going to need to stop and restart your video. You've gone. Oh yeah, you're back.
For me,
Rick,
I think
maybe you want to talk to that one about the two different types of strategy there.
So I'm just trying to find this question here. Play makes tools. Strategy a player makes with the tools in the game, or a built-in strategy. Are these two very different things? Again, I think it's choice.
I'm saying as these two are different things.
Yeah, sometimes the game will give you, here are the clear choices that you have. So you can send all your troops to attack now, or you can send all your troops to defend the base. And so the game positions them as a strategy, but really it's a choice. So I think saying when the game tells you it's a thing versus if you discover the thing, because the game creator created the game most likely with the knowledge of every choice the player is going to make. There is such a thing as the evolving choice or the emergent choice, but most cases, the person who made it has played it so many times and thought about it and put in the rules that they know what's going to evolve. Some of them they tell you about, some of them they don't. So I think they're pretty similar. It's just how the player perceives them. And there's a real joy in both. There's a joy in being told, here are the 3 strategies. What do you want to do? Gun A, B, or C. And there's a joy also in, oh, if I jump down there, get this thing and shoot that, then it explodes as something. So there's told strategy and there's discovered strategy. And if you can get a lot of discovered strategy into your game, I think players feel a lot smarter. And that's a real joy in games.
Sorry, I'm just laughing because Dambio has somehow turned me into one of H.P. Lovecraft's monsters. I think what this designer does very well is he presents you with the choice. He guides you along a path. Like, here's a map with a big rolling ball and a few holes to hide in. here's a choice you can make. But you totally don't have to go with that choice. In fact, first thing I did in that level was hide in there, and then everyone came to my hole and kicked me out, right? So there's choices you can make, but they're not railroaded in. They're not big signposts. You feel smart for noticing, I can shoot all the chains. If I shoot the ice from underneath Rick, I'll fly backwards off the level. But I felt smart. He's very good at making you feel clever because you notice that thing, as opposed to a big neon indicator like, if you shoot here, Rick will win.
Oh, Bindi takes the lead in the cheers there again from Triopticon. Well done, Bindi.
So, speaking of taking a lead, Factorio is unfortunately, in the lead.
So I've never played Factorio. Have you yet? How many players, Rick, Mike, can we do? How do we do this if we're going to stream this? Is it one person, two person? How do we do it?
We should be able to do 4 players, I think. Mikey and I have played it a bit or a bunch with 2 players. It's a game.
Are they going to be able to follow what's going on in Factorio if there's multiple players?
Yeah, there is. I think whoever's well, it depends whether you're driving or someone else is driving, Ben. But the way it works is the camera locks to whoever's screen you're on. So if we're following your screen, it'll lock to you, and then we run around independently, but we'd be making a shared world together. So it'd work, I think.
Oh, so it's co-op.
It's co-op, yes, absolutely.
Oh, that's quite.
I think all of these except maybe Ultimate Chicken Horse are co-op.
Think of a. Have you played Civilization? You know,
I know what Factorio looks like. I've seen it. I've even played 5 minutes of it. I just have no idea what it's like multiplayer.
I'm just saying, if you think of Civilization, but everyone's building the one civilization, you can run off into a far corner, but there's not a lot of value in doing that. And it's down at the factory level, so you're thinking conveyor belts. I think it'd be very interesting to do.
Keep talking and nobody explodes has taken the lead back, though.
That would be very interesting what to do in this format, because we're going to have one person who's driving who could see the screen, and that's what the Twitch people will see. And they're going to have to say, okay, I have this module. Mikey, I need you to do that. Rick, I need you to do that. Ben or Yan or whoever, I need you to do that one. And then, we're going to need some serious stage management.
You just need to talk to me, that's all. I mean, or whoever's driving. I mean, it doesn't
we
matter
need
who
to know who's looking up what is the problem.
What's that?
We need to know who's looking up what. There's no point all of us looking at the same thing and shouting the same thing at the same time. Communication. Keep talking and nobody go boom.
Yeah, you don't need more than 1 or 2 people on the other end, really.
I think it's kind of interesting with 4 people.
Could be.
But we'll see. Yeah.
It might be more a question of stop talking and nobody explodes.
Viscera cleanup detail, not doing well. And neither is the Ultimate Chicken Horse.
No, unfortunately not. That's all right. We can go with...
Technically means last one ever. So if someone offers you the ultimate burger, run, because that's a threat.
Very cool. All right. Yeah. So I'm down to do keep talking and nobody explodes anyway, and then we can revisit. Oh, but Factorio's taken the lead again, and this is.
We could do one where it's just Mikey and I playing Factorio and talking about it, because we know the game and we can give it a good push. It doesn't have to be all 4 of us every time. There's plenty of games and there's plenty of time slots. So maybe we do a little bit of divide and conquer.
Yeah, that would be good. Save me having to be on every one.
Perceptual Lucidity Games says, grab a 5th team up and have a go against some teams in League of Legends.
Maybe.
I'd love to do that if it wasn't for the ping. I played a lot of League of Legends. I haven't played for a year or 2. But played a couple of years solidly.
Yeah.
What's your problem with peeing, Rick?
I don't think I said ping. I think I might have said ping.
Oh, okay. That sounds the same in Australia.
I see. Racist against
Australia. Though, because the 4 of us have very different ideas of what we want to play at any given time, like on our time off. For instance, Ben likes a rich story that's over in, 10 to 15 hours?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Like, you can get into it, feel like you've accomplished it, and then not feel like I've run out of time, I can't do this anymore. Whereas I've got something like 1,200 hours an arc on private service. I like my dinosaurs in my building.
1,200 or 12,000? You wrote 12,000 earlier, which is ridiculous. Do you mean 1,200 or 12,000?
Look, mate, if I could do math, I wouldn't have a drama degree. I mean 1,200.
Okay. There's a big difference.
Is there? Is there? They're the same numbers, and zero has no
that, Jason Lee. Sorry that your GDTV queue didn't work. If you try that again, it should work. But I saw that you've got a question. Are we only supposed to vote one bit at a time? What's the expectations for these polls? Yeah, please only vote. Well, it's better if you only vote one bit at a time. Otherwise, it kind of throws it out of whack. If I could disable higher number of bits voting, I would. But yeah, so we're still neck and neck in Keep Talking and Factorio. So I think it looks like we need to do both. Maybe Mikey and Rick do exactly that. Schedule it up.
Do we not say we're playing golf rules on this? So we're all playing Ultimate Chicken Horse now.
Vinny's saying at 1,200 hours, he's not sure there's a difference. Good point. Yeah.
Yep. I do love that game. We have talked briefly, or at least Ben and I have talked briefly. One of the possibilities for a middle tier, so you've got these different subscription tiers, would be access to some multiplayer games hosted by GameDev.tv. Is this something you guys would be interested in? I know some people have expressed the opinion, if I had time to play games, I wouldn't be doing game dev.
We did talk about it yesterday. We did poll it yesterday. We didn't get a huge response. What's that?
Yeah, different crowd. So I just thought it might be, check your Kickstarter emails. They're going out now. Is this something you'd be interested in? And if so, what game? Because I know what my preference is, obviously. But maybe you're like, no, we want private GameDev.tv Fortnite. Mark was asleep yesterday. Mark, that's not a vote.
It's not helping break this deadlock, this 9-9 deadlock.
It'll be this for cleanup. That's fair. I mean, obviously, if you can't do it, then don't do it. But it's more, do you think this is something that we should be offering? Because this is a very big departure for us, right? This is no longer talk about how to make games. This is let's hang out and play games together.
Yeah, this is like a once a week, maybe, it depends how it goes, these streams. But something like once a week, we'll play a game just for fun, Friday evening. Factorio's got another vote. I think we just do both, guys. That's
at the same time. Keep talking and everyone works in a factory.
So Cloud, GEPD, Ben Tristram and Rick Davidson, and then 3 crazy heads. I'm not sure what that means. Is it like, I thought you were the same person, given you have the same haircut and you're both annoying.
Well,
I haven't. The same stream, how is that possible?
You might actually be the same person. Ben has been playing a lot with digital trickery recently.
Playing with his what?
Yes.
I have been playing a lot with digital trickery, Rick.
Oh, I see.
Oh, no, I haven't got a green screen behind me. No good doing that. Jan showed me that Zoom does green screen built in, but if you do that without a green screen behind you, it turns out it doesn't work so well.
He vanished. Sorry, that tickled me. Okay, so a lot of people saying, yeah, it'd be a good idea. So what kind of game do you think?
Elgato pop-up green screen, ladies and gentlemen, on the gear, under the stream. Let's try it. Whether it's going to work. Oh, it won't if I do that. That's awesome, Jan. There you go. There's a brand favorite background.
Ben going Casper.
What's that?
Can someone clip Ben going full Casper?
Going full Casper?
Yeah, when you vanish because you forgot you didn't have a green screen.
I need to brighten myself up. Someone clip that. Yeah, remember to clip, guys. That's awesome. I think the stream's not going to last much longer. Well, put it this way. I'm not going to last much longer tonight, but it's going to be awesome too. We've got a whole host of streams scheduled for next week. So that's pretty cool. We've got a pretty good lineup right now.
Yeah, and some exciting news. If you haven't checked already, the Kickstarter emails for Godot are going out now. Some people have received them already. Some people have not, but keep an eye out for them because if you're a Kickstarter backer, I look forward to seeing what you guys make soon. And we are still heavily making content. And Ben's got a bunch of videos to record, and I've got a bunch of videos to record. And Rick doesn't. He's doing his own thing. And Mikey's even got videos to record for this course.
My favorite. Are we doing the engine competition competitiveness stuff yet, or are we keeping it keeping it cool? Are we doing a Godot Unity thing? Because we are Unity. Me and Unity, we're just hanging out.
Only off camera. It's like the swearing and Ben's not wearing clothes thing. It's.
But if I make millions of dollars from my Unity game, I have to give a bunch of it to Unity. Therefore, I feel good about giving money to someone else. Can you say the same?
Yes. I can give money to Goddo. In fact, we just raised a few grand for Goddo.
Hey, Lucy's here, everybody. Lucy, do you want to dive in Zoom? If you fancy joining us, dive in Zoom. If she might say it's too late in the day. Hey, this green screen's working quite well now.
Lucy loves doing that. She loves just unscheduled, randomly jumping into the video chat. That's one of her favorite things to do. She's usually hanging out.
I have heard her say this many nevers.
Can I get on camera? It's what I love to do. Particularly when I wasn't planning on doing it. I love being in front of the camera. You do, Lucy.
Oh, look, Ghost Stalker's giving it open arms and big love signs. He's seen Lucy doing this love sign thing. How do you do the love sign? Is it like that? I just look like I'm looking at the binoculars.
You just not care enough about people to learn how to do this.
Summarizes Ben's love.
You will have teenagers. You'll have to learn how to do this.
I'm a pirate.
I'm a pirate? You're a pirate with binoculars? What is this?
I'm loving these virtual backgrounds. I'm really excited.
Sea of Thieves.
Hey, Yan, can you do a thing? Can you hold your tongue and say, I was born on a pirate ship?
No. Sea of Thieves. How's that for an idea?
I was born on a pirate ship.
No.
That doesn't sound good, Rick.
Were you never a kid, Ben? Do you not know how this goes?
Norway. Hey, does Norway look a bit like a willy?
What happened to not swearing on the stream?
But surely
Norway's not
Norway,
swearing.
just above my shoulder.
Are you thinking of Miami?
No. What, is it even Norway? Let's have a look. How do I get out of the way? I think it's Norway. I'm sorry, Norway. You look a bit like a willy from my particular perspective. I've never framed it like this before.
And there goes our Twitch partnership.
Yeah. Oh, well, it was nice while it lasted.
But what do you guys think?
Frog, that's better. It looks more like a frog. That's cool.
Mikey, what do you think? Sea of Thieves. 4-player co-op pirate adventure.
I really want to play Sea of Thieves because it is a sandbox. I wasn't expecting much from the story.
What do you think? Sea of Thieves.
I'm a maybe. I played, what was the other pirate game? There was another one that was...
Sid Meier's Pirates.
Huh?
Sid Meier's Pirates.
No, I love that. That was awesome.
Sid admires pirates, does he?
Yes, he does. You keep playing with your Norway.
Somebody thinks that
yeah, why not?
The UK looks like somebody sat on the loo.
Ben, Sea of Thieves. As well as these other ones you've called. Ben, do you look at games?
What I'm doing is looking to see if it's on the Mac. Every game we've looked up so far is on the Mac, so I'm happy.
Oh, no, this is a Windows exclusive, so you're going to have to buy a PC.
No.
I've
got two PCs in the house, but turning them on makes me feel a bit queasy.
Have you tried making sure they're not emitting some terrible magnetic field? I've been watching a lot of Eureka.
PC DDM.
Do remember that the Mac is also a PC. You just like reboot it into Windows. I just try and avoid that eventuality wherever I can.
Mac is also.
I hear you saying noises, but all I'm hearing is.
It's the superset, Jan. It's the superset. It's fine.
Okay, well, you could play, but if you were interested, would you be interested in playing with your stupid set?
Yeah, maybe. But we got two others in the lineup. It looks like Factoria's just taken the win again. So it looks like that's it. Awesome.
We should play on Linux.
Yeah, of course we should play on Linux. That makes tons of sense. Linux is just a statement and something to drive web servers.
I don't know. The current iteration of things like Mint are really solid.
I'm sure they're solid. There's no software for them, but they're solid.
That's not true. The only thing we don't have, the only reason I don't have it is I can't get Camtasia for it. Which is the thing we use to edit our videos.
OBS would work.
OBS would work.
Get it
but
right.
Then I'd be recording in a format that you guys can't edit. Oh, thank you, Bindi, for giving the pity vote to the Ultimate Chicken Horse.
I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this green screening like that.
I use that background when I'm teaching kids in China, and I ask the question: if you could go anywhere, where would you go? And then I press that. Like,
Norway.
A whole stream just roasting each other. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, guys, I know you know where to find it, but let's just find the events page, bring it up on the screen for a second. So we have a pretty cool lineup. Tomorrow. Do I really want to be streaming at 10:30 p.m. on a Saturday? Whose idea was that? All right. Well, it looks like I am looking at the RPG code on Saturday evening at 9 p.m. Sorry, till 10:30. Monday, I'm looking at the foundations of dialogue because Rick and I decided that's where we're going next with the RPG. And then Tuesday, we're helping out the first of the Tier 3 subscribers, live mentoring. And then on Friday next week, we've got Jan and I talking about the first week of how Discovering Godot went. So awesome lineup. Nice dragon, Jan.
Hey, Ben, while you're there, could you show me how to find the poll?
What do you mean?
It's at the very top of the planet, just above Norway.
Yep.
No, I'm looking for the South Pole, not the North Pole.
You mean the poll? It may not show for you as you're like a channel manager or something, but if you,
I can see it on the main video.
yeah, exactly. It should.
Yeah, it's like Zoom.
If you just open an incognito window and look at our stream, you should see it. I would have thought. Oh no, you can't. Oh yes, you can. Yeah, you go. Just open an incognito window and look and go to our Twitch page. Wow, there's a big fight going on between Keep Talking and Factorio. It's awesome.
Yes, I'm back now, Ghost Stalker. Thank you. My internet is dying, but I am getting brand new internet in 2 to 3 weeks.
Cloud EPG says we're making another RPG course. We are making the second part of the RPG course kind of starting now-ish. So there's a series of streams. There's literally a stream series on that, so keep an eye. I think we should probably wind up the stream. What do you guys reckon? It's about time. We've done our game. We've discussed it. We're getting on to different topics. Yeah, you down with getting down and stopping? Cool. All right, guys. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Please follow us so you know when we're coming online again. Keep an eye on the events.
If you like us playing games, let us know because we could turn this into a series. If not, we won't waste your time.
Yeah. Now, we'll enjoy it. We'll do a few. We'll do at least 3, 4, 5, and then see how we get on because it's fun to play some games anyway. So awesome, guys. Thanks for being with us. Keep subscribing, keep supporting us, keep being awesome, and we'll go off and make courses.
Yep.
It's goodbye from me.
See you later, guys.
And it's goodbye from him. Goodbye.